Hello, everyone, and welcome back to this somewhat dour playthrough of the Lord of the Rings Minecraft mod. I am Left Click, and we are honoring the memory of our fallen comrade, Farman. He was a Daedalus Levyman in our service, and he fell in battle. I decided not to go with a Northman burial. I decided not to put him on a pyre. Well, because for one, I can't put him on a pyre, and also because he was left alone from his family, from his homeland, and therefore, the tradition of keeping his memory alive in song and in stories doesn't really apply to him because he doesn't have a large community to tell stories to. Like, I could tell the hobbits of, our nearby town, but I don't think they would appreciate him as much. So what I did is I made a monument so that people could tell who he was. And so what I did is I just leveled out the monument that was by here. I planted some thistle as when you sprint through thistle. Oh, never mind. I thought when you sprint through thistle, it does damage. My theory behind that was that you can't sprint up to this because it would damage you, because you're supposed to approach this monument slowly and with reverence. I have an ale horn for him so that he can drink in the afterlife. I do not have it filled yet, but I will soon. I will try and make some kvass for him, as that is something endemic to Dale. I have his armor on display. This is the armor that he wore when he fell. And I'm going to light fires around him so that the smoke can carry him into the afterlife. And this will be an eternal flame that will never go out, as his memory will also never go out and will burn within us the pain of his loss, but also the fire he had in his heart to serve us. So this will be his monument, right outside us, past the Malorn trees. And so we're going to spend this time to shore up our defenses, to homestead a little bit, maybe get some wine planting done, as you do, and make sure his memory is well served. So we're going to finish this vineyard. We're going to maybe pick some plum trees and start brewing some kvass for him. And I think we should probably really get started on getting all these carrots planted, because I don't know why, but these carrots keep getting eaten by rabbits, and these potatoes keep getting eaten by rabbits, and that's not good. Like, look, how are they getting in? I don't understand. I think they must be spawning in the blank areas in here, so I need to make sure it gets all planted quickly. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this bone meal to get as many carrots planted as possible so that the rabbits can't spawn and take all of our harvest. Because I think they spawn in the grass blocks that are not farmland yet. That is my theory, at least. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure it's all farmland, because I wanted to plant it incrementally over time, but it seems like the rabbits are making it impossible. So I'm just going to plant it all at once. And use the bones of the wargs that we slayed together, Farman and I. Man, I just can't keep talking about him. His memory is just so close. It's too soon to view him as some bygone hero when he was just here, beside me, holding down that door. Man. Alright, it's okay though. What we are going to do is we are going to plant these carrots and these potatoes, get some plums picked, start making some kvass for him to bring back to the halls of his father. Oh my god, how are you alive? Please, I do not need more rabbits in these trying times, alright? Get out of here, step bro. And here we go. Let's get some of these green grapes planted. Let's make some growing posts. Boop. Boop. And boop. Here we go. Now we got some good wine going. Maybe we can give him some wine? I don't think so. I think some kvass is in order. We lost our plums, but I think we have a plum tree over there. There it is. As long as we get, I think, 2 plums, we should be fine. Let's get that done. Let's get some plums done. I think he would enjoy a nice bit of kvass. And I think that kvass is usually made from, like, dark bread or rye bread that's fermented. And so I think maybe you put bread in. I think it's wheat and plums. Because plum kvass is just plum flavored kvass. It's not a drink that's exclusively made of plums. So I think it's going to be wheat and plums to make kvass. And we're going to need a barrel. But we have plenty of iron and plenty of wood. So that shouldn't be an issue for us. Alright, we got plenty of plums, I think. We got plenty of wheat already. Let's plant some more plum trees, just in case. So I think that's going to be... Let's see, plum trees grow normal amount. 2 leaves, so let's leave 1 in the middle. Boop. 1, 2. 1 block in the middle. 1, 2. There. And let's see, 1, 2 block wide. 1 block in the middle to separate them. Alright, there we go. Got some plum trees planted. Let's make some kvass. For our boy. And we're going to let that brew over time so it can be the strongest it can be. Just like he was the strongest he could be. Where is... Okay, we need wood. Let's just make some plum wood. And let's get... We need a bucket and 2 iron ingots. Put that in there. Let's put our... in there. Alrighty. And we are going to need... Boop. Here we go. This is how you make a barrel. I'm pretty sure. Ah, there we are. Alright, and now I think we need wheat and plums. That's all we need. Let's keep this brewing over here. I believe... Oh, we need... Oh, we already had a lot of buckets. We should have just used those. I am a dum-dum. I didn't need to make another bucket. We already had plenty. I am a fool. I forgot we had that many buckets, because honestly, I kind of lost track of what items we have and what items we don't due to the warg attack. Ooh, orc draft. Don't mind if I do. Alright, we're going to need water to start brewing. There we go. Get some of that. Oh my god, is this another Angmar warg? How are you guys still spawning? That's insane. Like, the invasion was over. Maybe it has to do with the conquest system. So the conquest system in this mod... Let me just drink this orc draft. Get it out of the way. The conquest system in this mod works where if you pledge yourself to a faction, you earn conquest by killing the enemies of your faction in the area that you are conquering. So, let's say I am pledged to the Dunedain. If I kill Angmar wargs, I gain conquest for the Dunedain. Now, I believe that makes my people with higher conquest live, or at least spawn more frequently in the territory that I've conquested. So maybe Angmar has a good amount of conquest here now. Hold on, is this how I make plum kvass? No. Here we are. Alright, I knew it. I knew it was wheat and plums. Alright, let's get that brewing for our boy. Make some nice hard kvass. And, let's see if we got some plum wood going. It's a hard battle. We have his monument there. I think it's about time to kill all these rabbits that are eating our turnips. How are you still spawning? How are you still spawning here? Get out. What are you doing here? Get out. How did you get out of here? I need to make like a real rabbit-proof fence or something. Didn't they have that in Australia, a rabbit-proof fence? I'm pretty sure. I think there was like a movie I watched about it when I was in middle school called The Rabbit-Proof Fence. It was also having to do with the Aboriginal peoples. And the rabbit-proof fence was an allegory for the lack of Aboriginal participation in Australian government. Really cool movie. Don't remember much about it because it was kind of boring, for me at least. Let's get some cabbages going. They're lettuce, I know, but for me it's cabbage. It looks like a head of cabbage. Does it not? Let's get wheat. all grown here. There we go. Should have 24. No, 23 because although normally this is a 5. Wait a second. This is a 5x5 grid. We should have 24. Maybe one wasn't grown all the way. Usually a 5x5 grid minus 1 is 24. Weird. Let's see. We got leeks, flax, taters, carrots, wine. Well, by that I mean grapes, which is just wine to be, I mean, honestly. Alright. We'll wait for the cross to be done, and then we'll fill up our golden ale horn. And give it to our boy. Let's put our rabbit away, and we might as well cook some of it soon-ish. We need to put our fur. Let's put our seeds away. We don't need that. Our poison dagger. Nope. Let's put that away. Let's make it daytime, and then we can travel somewhere. Because I'm feeling travel with this, you know, depressing loss of Farman behind us. We'll wait for our cross to be done. Did someone just shoot at me? Are you serious? There's some good to bad people over there. It's fine. We are going to go to our map. Let's head. I kind of want to go to Fangorn because I want that biome is fantastic, and I believe. Let's see. What quest do we have? Gundabad Warg. Yep, Hill Troll. Ooh! We could do the Hill Troll quest, actually. We could go up here to Mount Graham and go to Angmar and the Ettenmoors. That'd be pretty cool. Actually, yeah, let's do that. Let's smelt down our stuff, store our stuff away. Let's put on our war helmet. And let's do that. Let's go over to Angmar. That'll be really fun, actually. Let's put our Breland crafting table. Boop, right there. We already have our hobbit crafting. Silver and gold. Boop, boop, boop. Nope. Wrong chest. Boop, boop, boop. Our true silver book will go here, I guess. Let's smelt these silver goblets down. They take twice as much as normal, right? I'm pretty sure. I think how the unsmelter works is it takes twice as much fuel to smelt an item as normal. Yeah, I keep forgetting that. It's been a while since I've smelted things. Alright, so once we smelt this silver, we will be ship-shape to go. Or we can just keep that gold ring smelting when we leave. And then by the time we get back, it'll all be smelted. Bada bing, bada boom. Or bada boom, bada bing. Which order should bada boom, bada bing go in? I think it's bada bing, bada boom. But some people think it's bada boom, bada bing. I mean, I have a friend from Brooklyn who doesn't really care, and she thinks it's stupid that I say that. But we're not. Well, I think it's an important distinction to make. You know. All right, let's go to Mount Graham. Let's go, and let's go to Angmar, and let's take the fight to the. Let's take the fight to the Angmar people. Screw them up. Let's fight for Farman. Angmar wants to invade us, well, we're going to invade Angmar. And, oh gosh, we're in the Misty Mountains. It is harsh up here. Maybe I'll find some good bad wargs to kill up here. Who knows? Still waiting for all these chunks to load. Let's just pace back a little bit. Alright. We're just vibing. I think we're near the top of the Misty Mountains. And I, for one... Hold on. Listen for a moment. That wind effect, I think, is really cool. Especially, I think it's in when you're in, I think, high elevations, which only happens in, like, Misty Mountains biomes. Or the Misty Mountain biome, maybe the Blue Mountains or somewhere else. I love the wind effect at higher altitudes. It really makes you feel like you're just in this really harsh environment, which you are. I mean, There's not a lot of crops up here because obviously you're on the summit of a mountain, basically. Alright, so we just gotta go north. Oh man, the mist is rolling back and we see this huge, just bowl-like valley. There's a tree. That's very nice. What kind of tree is that? It looks like a pine tree. Oh, jeez. Yeah, you could tell that I'm getting a little bit of lag when I fall and I don't take any damage. Or maybe, hold on. No, I don't have any, like... I don't have any falling or thick-soled modifiers on, so... It's not like I was protected from that damage. Oh, there it is. Alright, just took a while. I guess because of all the crap that's in the Misty Mountains. Take some time. Let's go up to... here. You know what I should have done? I should have bought some arrows. That's what I should have done. I should have gone to a ranger or something, or maybe a... I don't know. I should have bought some arrows, because arrows would have been exceedingly useful to have. Especially against hill trolls. But maybe we'll kill enough archers where that won't be that much of an issue. Hopefully. Hopefully. Let's keep going. Let's see. I think the closest way to get to Angmar is going northeast. So let's head that way. And the Misty Mountains are just huge. They really are mountains, you know. Minecraft Lord of the Rings does not play around with scale. Like, when it comes to scale, they really capture how just vast Middle-earth is. And how different things are. Like, all the biomes are so distinct. I love it. You know? Oh, great. Okay. Lag be really hitting us right now. Okay. It's working a little better. I don't want to turn down my render distance because, I mean, it'll be very useful for identifying threats in the distance. So we're just going to deal with this for a little bit right now. And oh my god. Look at that mountain really far in the distance over there. God, see, you know I like trees. Y'all know that I love trees. But man, mountains, just seeing them rise like this. It reminds me, I was in the Rockies a few months ago. Not years ago. I talked about this when we were heading up to the Iron Hills, about how the Rockies just come out of nowhere. It's like this. Kind of. You have these plains and valleys, and then you just, boom. This huge rocky peak out of nowhere. It's insane, dude. Or lady. I don't know who you are watching this. Or other. I don't care. I don't judge. As long as you like Minecraft, that's what matters. If you like Lord of the Rings, even better. If you like Lord of the Rings and Minecraft, well, boy, you are a friend of mine. Right, let's get up here. I think we're going to try and mine up here to this little opening. This valley of sorts, this little dip. I think this could be a little pass through these two peaks. Two huge peaks, too. Yeah, let's go through this pass. And there's another just wall of mountain. God dang. It takes some time to pass through mountains, you know? Imagine mountains like these. These remind me of, like, the Alps, actually, more than anything else. I've never been to the Alps, but the pictures I've seen, Misty Mountains are kind of like the Alps. They are huge. And or maybe the Urals in eastern Russia. Well, not eastern Russia. I think the Urals separate European Russia from Asian Russia. Maybe those are the Caucasus. I think it's the Ural Mountains. The Ural Mountains are insane. And these would be like, you know, imagine taking elephants through this. Huge war creatures trying to go up and down these mountains, like Hannibal Barca did when fighting Rome. That is an insane, almost Herculean feat. And yet he did it, because he was an absolute madman. Okay, let's climb up here. Boop. Boopity boop. My parkour skills are lacking, but I make up for it by having dirt blocks. Bada boom, bada bing. I absolutely fell. I am so silly, so dumb. Don't watch this playthrough, kids. It's not worth it. Alright. Crossing the Misty Mountains. This is what we're doing. Here we go. Oh, jeez. Okay. Here we go. Oh, there's some berry bushes. Let's take some of these berries just for some, snacking foods. They won't give us much sustenance in terms of hunger shanks replenished and saturation, but they'll keep us from going through our bread reserves, which we may need in a pinch to give us a lot of hunger shanks and saturation really, really quickly. Especially if we're, losing a lot of health. Alright, a little bit of a flatter area here. That's pretty good. I appreciate this. I also like how the Misty Mountains are covered in snow. Even when you're at an elevation, like these low peaks of elevation, you're still at elevation 115. That's not necessarily high, but it's high enough where you get a lot of snow. And I think 126 meters is only 0.1 kilometers. I mean, the vertical scale of Minecraft, especially in this mod, is less significant than the horizontal scale. So mountains, although these look quite impressive, in real life, real mountains would be just absolutely massive. They would not be this small. But compared to regular Minecraft, these mountains are pretty dang big, I think there's a tree up there. That's pretty cool. What kind of tree is up there? Looks maybe like a spruce. You know what? Nah, we can take a little break. We can try and find that little spruce tree. I want to take a sapling with us from that tree. I want to know what it is. The bottom looks like a spruce, but it doesn't seem very tall. I want to get it. I want to get a sapling from it and take it home. Come on. A sapling from the top of a mountain. That'd be pretty symbolic, I think. I'll just have to climb up here for a little bit. Maybe we should have taken our horse, or at least maybe our pony. Although, never mind. Our pony died. Forgot about that. Well, maybe I should make a separate little stable for our pony in the future. That would be, I think, a good idea. So it doesn't get, destroyed by wargs again. Alright. Let's boop this up here. And we're almost up. We're almost up, gentlemen and ladies. Ladies, men, non-binary friends. That's a very neat greeting, I think. Alright, we're almost at the top. We're almost at the... Okay, those leaves look like spruce. It is a spruce tree. Okay. This is a very brave tree. I need a sapling from you, please. Because I want to take this sapling home. Come on. Give me a sapling. I came all this way. Give me a freaking sapling, why don't you? If this doesn't give me a sapling, I'm going to be a little bit upset. Wasted time trying to get this. Ah, here we are, spruce sapling. Okay. Let's keep going northeast then. Now that we got the sapling of the brave tree. Could take the wood of the brave tree and enchant it. That'd be interesting if they had like minor enchantments like that. I mean, we have modifier systems in this mod that are basically replace enchantments. But it'd be cool to take some of that spruce wood, use it to make like a spear or a sword or something, and then enchant it to be, or modify it to be really powerful. Okay, it seems like we found Angmar, or we're just at its borders. We're going to have to approach this carefully. I think what we're going to do is we are going to maybe get at it from this valley over here. Or we could use our elevation to scout here. Seems that we got a camp. Over there, we got a tower. The tower seems to have a strange, like, block up there somehow. Gonna have to check that out. We'll approach it from the valley and come down. Or we'll come around this way down here. We'll make our battle plan next episode. Until then, I'm Left Click, and don't listen to Noldor propaganda. The kinslaying was not justified. See ya.